Ms. Munoz here. We are going to take a look at the PNE table number 3. This one is with charges, meaning that these are ions. So the protons and the electrons are no longer equal, and they have a charge. These are not neutral. So I'm going to use the Jamboard so that I can write and make some notes for you. Right, so we're going to take a look at the first 3 together. Again, you're going to need a periodic table. So our first element is B, and element B is element number 5. That is atomic number 5. Our atomic number and our protons are still equal. So that is still 5. Our electrons and our protons are no longer equal, except for the one down here where your charge is 0. Those would be equal, but this one, the electrons are not going to be equal. The neutrons are 6. That's why your mass number is 11, because 5 plus 6 is 11. When the charge is positive, protons are positive and electrons are negative. So that means I have more protons than electrons to give me an overall positive charge. But you can also use this equation. Electrons are protons minus charge. So I need to do 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3, that gives me 2 electrons. So you can also think about if I have 5 positive and 2 negative, that would be a net charge of 3. The next one is atomic number 11. So I would also have 11 protons. I need to find out what element 11 is. Element 11 is Na. So I'm going to put symbol Na here. My neutrons are going to be whatever I add to protons to give me a total of 24. So I also have an equation here. It's mass number minus protons. So I need to do 24 minus 11. And you might be able to do that in your head, but feel free to put it in your calculator. 24 minus 11 is 13. 13 neutrons. And then this charge is going to be protons minus electrons. So I've got 11 protons minus 10 electrons. That gives me a charge of 1. I have more positive than negative, so it's positive 1 or 1. All right, we're going to do one more. We're going to do number 3. This time, I really can't solve for any of these until I get my protons. So I know that I have 10 electrons, and I know my charge is negative 3. So I don't have the equation for protons, but I could rearrange it, and I could say protons equals electrons plus charge. So it would be 10 plus negative 3. So that would give me 7. So if I want to think about this, I have 7 positives and 10 negatives. That's a net of negative 3. So that makes sense. I need to have more negative than positive to give me a net charge of negative 3. So my atomic number is going to be 7. My neutrons would be mass number minus protons. So I need to do 14 minus 7. That's 7 neutrons. And then I need to check what element is number 7. and that would be nitrogen. So put an N here. And then you would just type all that in, make sure it turns green, and that would be your 3 examples for